Hey guys, it's Ro. It is spring and I wanted to make a carrot themed recipe. My mom loves carrot cake, so it gave me many ideas and I thought, let's make something yummy and bite-sized. So that's exactly what we're gonna be doing today. Today we are gonna be making carrot cake balls. The things you'll need to make these carrot cake balls will be 2 cups of shredded carrots, 1 cup of dark brown sugar, 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 large egg, 2 tablespoons of vanilla buttercream, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and a pinch of nutmeg. Then the things you'll need to decorate the carrot cake balls will be green royal icing in a piping bag fitted with a number 16 tip, and orange royal icing in a piping bag fitted with a number 4 tip, some biscuit cookies, and some white chocolate. First step to making these cake balls is mixing together all of the dry ingredients in a large mixing bowl. Pour in flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Then whisk together until everything is well combined and set off to the side. Now, in a medium bowl, mix together your wet ingredients and brown sugar. The butter, pour it in, brown sugar, vanilla extract, and 1 full egg. Then once again, mix together until well combined. We've got everything we need. Pour all of the shredded carrots and the wet ingredients into the dry bowl. Then, using a spatula, mix together until no more dry ingredients are showing. And just a note, this is gonna be a thick batter. Time to pour it into a pan. You can really use any pan you want because when you make cake balls, you crumble the cake after it bakes anyways, but I'm using an 8-inch round pan. Just be sure to grease it, and I've also lined the bottom with a piece of parchment paper that I cut out to fit. To scoop all of it in there. Now the cake is ready to bake. Heat your oven to 350 degrees and bake for 35 minutes. While the cake is baking, I'm gonna make some decorations. This part is totally optional because if you just make the little cake balls, they are delicious, they are adorable, but I'm being a little extra and I wanna put little carrots on top. So in front of me, I have a cutting board that I've taped down a piece of wax paper. And over here, I have royal icing that I've put into piping bags dyed orange and green. The orange, I am using a number 4 tip, and the green, a number 16. It's a very small star tip. Starting with the orange on top of the wax paper, pipe zigzags that are touching each other, but not making a full triangle, just like that. Then make as many as you'd like. I'm gonna put 1 on top of each cake ball. Then use the green icing to pipe the carrot top. And don't worry about them looking similar. All carrots can look a little different. After your cake has baked, give it plenty of time to cool to room temperature. To crumble the cake, I'm gonna be using a stand mixer. You can do this by hand. It just takes longer doing it that way, and I want some carrot cake balls, so I'm gonna be using my stand mixer. First step, break your cake into big pieces. You can just use your hands and put them into the mixer. Mix on a low speed until you get a coarse crumble. We're gonna open this up again and add a scoop of buttercream frosting. This is 2 tablespoons. Then again, we're gonna mix it on a low speed until the consistency starts to look like Play-Doh. Cake is ready. In front of me, I have a cookie sheet lined with a piece of wax paper so the cake balls don't stick, and using a mini ice cream scoop, look how small he is. I would say this is equivalent to 1 tablespoon, so if you don't have a scoop this small, just use a tablespoon scoop. That will work too. Scoop some cake, whoop, whoop, gently roll, and place onto your wax paper. Whoop. Just keep doing this until you've balled all of your cake. Once you've made all of your cake balls, pop them in the freezer to chill for 30 minutes, then we're gonna dip them. Welcome to the decorating station. While my cake balls were in the freezer, I set up this station. Let me show you around. Over here we have a baking sheet lined with a piece of wax paper again. Here in this little melting pot, we have some warm chocolate. And I've ground up some biscuit cookie. These are the little biscuit cookies that I use. So if you wanna use the same kind that I did, it's these ones. Okay, I'm gonna actually save these later for I can have coffee and biscuits. Okay, but I'll put these over here. Grab a cake ball and plop them in. Bloop. Now, using a spatula and a fork, you gotta fish them out of there. Just give it a little tap, 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 to tap, tap, to tap, 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 tap. And it needs a little bit there. Then place on your cookie sheet lined with wax paper and immediately decorate. Then do this to the rest of your cake balls. And there you have it, homemade carrot cake balls. This recipe is so good. It is delicious. Mom, I got some snacks, I'm bringing them over. If you have a hankering for a carrot cake recipe, check this one out. I'm gonna be posting lots of pictures and the recipe on RosannaPansino.com, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So you can check it out there, and if you guys make these little cute carrot treats, please take a picture and send it to me. I love seeing your baking creations. It just makes me happy. It makes my day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any other suggestions of any other videos you'd like to see, let me know in the comments below. All right, thanks again. Bye-bye. Okay, now one for me. This is really good. I'm gonna have to taste just a few more of these just to be sure, Mom. I don't want you to be disappointed by the recipe.